Welcome back everyone to more career mode gameplay of Tony Stewart Sprint Cup Racing. And in today's video we'll be headed to I-19 Speedway. But before we get there, let's first come over to the garage. You can see we don't have that much money to spend in repairs, and none of the repairs we need to do will affect our performance any. So this is basically just an opportunity to top things off and make sure that we keep our parts as fresh as we can. So let's go ahead and take care of that. Not a ton of money to be spent. All right, there you go. So with those repairs out of the way, we still have just over $7,500. And again, just as a reminder, our next upgrades will either be the engine or more likely the cheaper tires. So let's come in under the tires. Right now, currently we are in the 2-star section with a 19 performance, which is 10 higher than where we were originally. And then if we want to move into the 3-star, we need to get up to 12,324, what I believe is the best deal for us. And then ultimately, once we have gotten everything where we need to be, then we'll move into the top durability tire. But right now, our focus is going to be on the 12,320. And then after that, simply because it's more expensive, we'll be moving toward the $24,900 engine upgrade to get us to the 2-star. So I'm hoping we can get as much of this done by the end of the first season as possible. As we back out and take a look at the schedule real quick, we are on race 8 of 14. But the important thing to keep in mind is the purse value, which you see just below the number of laps in the main event. So for I-19, it is 4,000. And to give you an idea of how that relates, if we go backwards a little bit, 2,500 at Grant Park, 3,000 at Jacobs, and 7,000 at Washington Park, which was a showcase event. So just to give you an idea of where we're coming from, I-19, not that bad of a purse. $4,000 looks pretty good. Then we go back down to 2,500, back up to 12,000 for a showcase event. So these are the events we really need to do well in going forward. Then with Five Forks is only 4,000, 3,000, 3,000, and then finally the finale, race 14 of 14. We're looking at a purse of a staggering $30,500. So obviously these are huge events, particularly the finale. So our goal is to get as much upgraded, and hopefully by then we will have enough for at least the tire upgrade going into the finale to give us our best shot at making the most money there in that final race. So that's what we've got to look forward to. But for right now, it's time to head to I-19. Practice and qualifying in the books, and I must say, for my first time visiting I-19 Speedway in the game, it is quite a bit of fun. It's a quarter mile, and it's got enough banking to be fun, so it's not quite flat, not quite a high bank track, but quite a bit of fun to run laps around. You can see there the goal time of 10.99 seconds, which we easily beat at 10:47, and then qualifying not quite as good at 10:57, but that's going to put us at, I believe, 27th overall, and we'll be in heat number 3.
Number 3 is on the racetrack. The top 5 advance to tonight's main event.
There you have it. Top fives, top fives. That's what we need.
We are seconds away from the action. And they're off. Good luck to all the drivers.
All right, once again, no reason to lift at this track, unless, of course, you're doing it for traffic purposes. Ooh, didn't realize we had somebody below us down there. Try to put a slide job on them here.
Things are heating up. Only 2 more.
So you have basically no vision. I know there is the virtual mirror at the top of the screen, but honestly, I forget it exists most of the time.
It's the last lap.
All right, let's see if we can slide in. Give me the top 5.
I hope you didn't leave.
All right, we got it.
That was a great
Top 5 is what we needed. I was hoping to be side by side with that guy for 4th, just in case the guy behind us was going to make a move on us. I wanted to make sure we had a shot there. So everything turned out great. We're going to be in the A main starting 19th.
Feature presentation ton of talent in the field, so this should be a great race. Good luck.
Should be a great race. I agree.
Hold on to your
A
seat.
very fun track to use. Like I said, just enough banking to make things interesting.
Boys and girls, it's showtime!
Oh, we got our first caution flag. That's the first time I've seen one of those in quite a while. All right, so we'll restart in 19, so basically right where we were.
Just about ready to go. So take
Not sure what happened there, but somebody apparently got tangled up, because with the caution flags set the way we have them, cautions really only come out when there is a multi-car accident rather than for a single car spin.
standing, grab a bite to eat.
Oh, and we've got another one. Okay, what's happening now?
Yellow is out.
Now that makes me think that something's going on with the track. So, okay, now we're 18th. All I can tell you so far is we haven't made contact with anybody, or at least not that I'm aware of.
There's the green flag. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Oh, look out, right up in front of us.
Amazing. That was a great
You gotta
lap.
love whenever you're pulling slide jobs on 23rd, 24th place out of 25. You gotta love that.
All proceeds from today's racing action go directly back into the track for improvements. Wow, that was a fast lap. The dirt is really flying out there. This race is getting intense. Man, that driver is really tearing it up out there. Great lap.
All right, as these guys slide by, oh, I think that's the leaders coming through. Yep, there they come.
Rest of the way.
I was waiting for them. It doesn't take them long to get through here. That's just in case you were unaware of how much slower you are than a fully upgraded car. The leaders come through just to remind you of that. But the biggest thing that tells me is just how much fun we're going to have once we finally get to a fully upgraded car, or very close anyway. Just how much more speed we're going to have.
Sessions go directly back into making track improvements. So please.
So you got 23 laps, and that's half distance. So just imagine running nearly 50 laps for a feature at this place.
Flying out there, this race is getting
I can't wait for that. Now, the traffic gets pretty intense. Here comes the leaders again, I believe.
Head on down to the concession stand and
And again, you can see just how fast he came by us. So now I'm just going to try to stay out of his way as much as I can, because these guys are blowing our doors off. So just a few laps remaining, and I'm sure by now we're at least 2 laps down, if not 3.
green, 2 to go. One more time around.
All right, okay. Yeah, we'll do that. That is not what I was hoping for. But I guess it was worth it.
I hope
He
you didn't
picked
leave
up one more spot. All right. So 22nd position
Let's take a look at the official
overall.
results.
But again, it's hard to get me to complain when we made it to the A main yet again. So this is just another step forward in our journey, earning more money to spend towards those upgrades. So let's go ahead and continue on through and see exactly what the game's got for our final results. See how much money we're going to get out of this 22nd place finishing position. All right, there we go. $1,800 for our race purse. Bring us up to $2,700. So we've been getting around $2,100, $2,200. So today's purse of $1,800 pushes that even higher. So we'll take it, $2,700. Let's head back to the main menu. Unfortunately, for our race summary, we get credit for moderate driving, which is terrible for our tires. We're down to 3 of 19. Keep in mind, we started this race with completely new tires, 19 of 19. So I'm going to have to figure out exactly what's causing that. I would assume at this point that it's where we hit the wall on the very last lap, had that contact with another driver. So I assume that's it, but if that were it, I would expect more damage to the suspension and chassis as well. So still a lot I'm not quite sure of as far as the mechanics of how all this works out. But what I do know is that that extra $2,700 we made today will push our total up to $10,283. We only got 4 more fans. I'm not sure why we only got 4 today, but we appreciate all the fans, so we'll take it. And that $10,283 is going to put us ever closer to our next tire upgrade and make us even faster. So that's going to do it for today. Thank you very much for joining me, and stay tuned for more career gameplay of Tony Stewart Sprint Car Racing.